Hi, I'm Amy with Momma-Builds. Come build with me. So today is the day. I am in my natural texture pack and I have this 12-story apartment building. It's basically the only build exactly like this in any of my worlds, but it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb because it really is my only building. You can see I have all sorts of suburban houses, like a nice big neighborhood, and none of them are at all like this. And then on top of it, I decided to just throw in some jungle trees just for fun, because that's what you normally see around a big 12-story building. So anyway, I wanted to make it look, I don't know, I wanted more greenery, so I added the trees. So here we go. Like I said, it's 12 stories. It's an apartment building. I made it out of light gray and gray concrete. It has some of the shrubberies down at the bottom. I'll show you that to make it look kind of fancy and cool. And then the bottom is a shared community lounge type space. And then we've got apartment buildings or apartments on each floor all the way up to the top. So let's go ahead and check this big building out. Which, did I show you? I'm sorry, but I'm going to back it up. I'm going to show you so you come up. That's so cool. I feel like you're going up an elevator. But I even did like this cool pattern on the top to kind of make it feel like a real building. And I want to show you that because that's actually something I'm proud of. It took a lot of time and I made a lot of mistakes and had to go back and fix it so that it would actually be a true pattern. So I want to show that off a little bit because I worked very hard on that. Okay. So yeah, anyways, there you go. That's the building. Super exciting. Let's go check it out. So like I said, down here on this main floor, it's like a lobby, a community shared space, lots of seating, areas to like sit and hang out. Maybe it's a place like you can rent out like the cabana at an apartment complex sometimes, like do like a birthday party or something like that. It's kind of that idea. That's the idea I had. All right, so let's go up the stairs to, holy crap, that scared me. Let's fix the weather, shall we? All right, let's go in to apartment number one on the second floor. So we've got a nice big living room here, a little kitchen for our apartment, and then a dining room. Off of the dining room, we have the master bedroom. These apartments do not have bathrooms. That's the one thing I did not do. This was during my no bathroom stage, and so they do not have bathrooms, which could have easily been added into any of them, but I just didn't. So there you go. Take it for what it's worth. But we do have a den, of course, because that's, you gotta have a den in an apartment. That sounds about right, right? Okay. So yeah, I mean it's a 3 bedroom apartment. It's got nice space. I think it actually turned out really, really well. So then we're gonna go to floor number three to our second apartment. Same idea. This is a nice large family room area, kitchen, dining room table, and we've got a master bedroom. But because, oh, we've got a little nook right there for a den or an office area or a computer to be. And then you have to come around this side because um, each apartment, so here's one and there's the second, like smaller bedroom. Each apartment goes from one side to the other. So you'll see that the living room is in the big side over here, and the bedrooms are over on the smaller side. We're going to go up to the third apartment, and it will be opposite. The living room will be on the smaller side, and the bedrooms will be on the larger side. So you see how this one's smaller? It's a little bit smaller of a living room. We got a kitchen, dining room. They're all a lot alike. A really large master bedroom that could have easily had an ensuite, and then our other two bedrooms. And just like the ones downstairs, we've got this little like den computer area over here. So we're going to go up to our fifth floor, fourth apartment, and you'll see that the family room is really big. So because it was so big, I decided to put like the little desk area over here in the corner. I'll come over here. We've got a bedroom right off the front door. A TV. It's the kind that hangs on the wall. A nice little apartment kitchen. Table. And then we have our two smaller bedrooms. Each apartment has its own kind of theme. I stuck with like either like building materials and or colors so that each apartment, all the rooms in the apartment go together. They're kind of cohesive. That was definitely a plan. So we'll go up to the next apartment. We got this. All right. I kind of hate pressure plates, I'll be honest with you. All right, so here we go. The smaller style living room. It's done in greens. The TV's facing a different direction this time. Some nice shelving there. A kitchen, dining room table, access to the master bedroom, the big bedroom. And then it has access to the hallway on the other side of the front door where we have two more bedrooms. And then that same kind of little den or office nook area off the front. So we'll keep heading up. This apartment, it's got the large side for the living area. Looks like I did a light blue or a teal. Kitchen, dining room, a really big master bedroom. But then the kid rooms or the smaller bedrooms are over here. But they're all a good size. I think all the rooms are a decent size. Have all the necessary storage. Got some extra bookshelves there. They turned out kind of nice. So let's head up and see what this one is like. It's got the smaller living room space. I decided to change it up. It's got a little extra table in that corner. Then the dining room is still over here by the kitchen. All the kitchens have islands, are basically set up the same. We have a master bedroom, which has access to the hallway with the other smaller bedrooms, as you can see. And then this one has a den as well. Two little areas where you can do your work with the computer. All right. Going in here, we've got a large living room space, a TV, two different tables, a formal dining room, maybe a smaller little breakfast table, the same kind of kitchen that all of the apartments have. And then this one is a little bit different. I decided to change it up. We've got the smaller bedroom right here and over here. And then the den is over here. So when we head back, we have the master bedroom over here on this side. So a little different setup than the other ones. I must have been getting bored and needed to change it up. All right, we've got another apartment here. This one's pink. We got a living room. I love the shelves. I think the shelves always look really nice. Nice little kitchen area here. It's already starting to rain again. Dining room. Off the dining room is our really big master bedroom. Lots of space, lots of uh, storage. And then we've got our bedrooms that are a little bit smaller. And then another area for like chairs. You could desk area to do work on a computer, read, whatever. Right, and then I'm going to make this work. This one has the larger living room area. Ooh, it's red. The shelves, the TV, kitchen, set up exactly the same as the others. Dining room. I love the mushroom block as a dining room table. And then I liked having the rooms this way, so I did another set like that where we have one bedroom, second bedroom, little den area, and then that third master bedroom over here on this side. I think we gotta be getting close here. Yep, this is our last apartment. So this one has the brown and green and yellow. I was getting desperate for a different color pattern. So we've got our little kitchen, a bamboo table for our dining room, master bedroom, big, lots of space. And we have the hallway takes us down to our smaller bedrooms. And then we've got a little den nook just like the other apartments. And then last but not least, we go up to the top. And, after I did what I did, after I chose what I put up here, I thought, you dummy, you should have totally done like a pool and like a lounge space. How cool would that have been if I had made like an indoor pool up here, a place to lounge, kind of like a hotel? That would have been a great idea. And I might come back and do that actually. But instead, I did all of these like, oh, it's like the maintenance guy, like all his tools in a work area because he does maintenance on the building or whatever. And I was just like, that's lame. This could have been a totally cool spot up here. And I just made it a worker man spot. Kind of goofy. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But I did the skylight because I wanted to be able to see good and have decent light. So I totally think I should come up and change the work maintenance workspace for a cooler like pool and lounge space. So feel free to comment and let me know. Do you think I should go and add um, a common area like a pool and a hangout lounge space for the residents of my 12-story apartment building? Or should I just leave it the way it is with the maintenance man worker stuff? Let me know in the comments below. But as always, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this build. I don't do a lot of buildings, partially because it just takes forever to do that much. It did. It took me a long time to build this um, building with 12 stories, but I do love it. I think it turned out great. And I think each apartment has its own little flair and style, although they are all somewhat alike. And I like that they're the same but different. And I really like how it turned out. It took a lot of time to make it. I love the little bit of pattern and design up at the top of the building. I put in the trees around it just for fun, but I would love to hear your comments. What do you think of my 12-story apartment building? What would you do differently? What do you like about it? Like, subscribe. Subscribing really helps me. It helps push my videos out to find the people that are going to be interested in this type of Minecraft video. So please like, subscribe, and as always, you guys have a great day and keep building.